So I've been a personal trainer for over 7 years, and in this video, I'm going to explain how the gym exposes lustful women. Now, when you're in the gym space, this is a space where the animalistic side of people will come out naturally. It is a natural process. You got guys with stringers on, wife beaters on. You got women with booty shorts, yoga pants. Everyone's trying to show off their body. Everyone's trying to get some type of validation, show off their gains, show off the work that they have put in. But, you have to understand, especially my experience as a trainer, when you're dealing with women, right, who are throwing themselves at you, it could be subtly with winks, with shoulder taps. It could even be completely direct in the DMs or just literally messaging you, telling you like it's time. You have to be extremely careful and you have to reject this. And I'm speaking about this from experience, right? I've trained in three different gyms the past 6 to 7 years. I trained at a training studio in Maryland. I trained at a commercial gym in California, and then I'm training at I'm at a training studio right now in DC. But every space is really the same, right? Where it doesn't matter if the woman is single, if she's in a relationship, if she's married. It really depends on her morality and who she is as a person. And when you're in a space like this where you see guys who are fit, if you are somebody who does not have sexual discipline and you're lustful, that will come out. Like, that side of you will come out. And as a man, not just as a trainer, but dealing with women, you have to be extremely careful with these women. You have to understand that they are only looking at you from an external source, an external lens. And when you only have the capability to look at people from an external lens, your life will go to shit. Your life will crumble. Because a lot of these people that go to the gym, that look really good, that are lustful in nature, a lot of them are not good people. A lot of them are not good people. I'm literally talking from experience. I'm literally somebody who was extremely lustful, who was not a good person. And again, I speak about on this channel all the time how you have to destroy these vices. You have to get away from these vices. I had to get away from the drugs, obviously, and the lust, the women, the needing of external validation. That's where this comes from, needing that external validation. But you need to have the validation within yourself. You need to know that you look good for yourself and yourself only. And whatever comes from that is not, you don't have to base it off somebody else's view of you. That's how you should see the gym and relationships. But when you're dealing with clients, right? Like, I've had clients where, again, you could just tell that, they're like looking for that validation. They need it. They need you to know that you see them. Married women, women in relationships, and it really fucks your mind up as a man, honestly. Like, being a trainer and seeing these women, I've trained women, who have husbands that just make so much money, own businesses. You would think somebody like me, right? Like, they would have why would you even want to talk with me outside of training? But it's crazy. They really do, right? Because that husband or boyfriend or whatever, they might not be in great shape and they might not have whatever that woman's looking for, right? Like, a lot of women, they want to have fun. They want to have fun. They want to be in the know. They want to be seen. But you cannot fall into that trap because it will not lead you anywhere. It will not lead you anywhere. I used to train this client years ago where it's crazy. Like she was literally trying to have babies with me. Like she even brought it up. It was our third session. She was like, me and my friends will literally pay for your seed. And I was just like, fuck no. Like, nah. You cannot have my seed. I'm not gonna take the money. Like it's really crazy. And you guys have to be aware of this shit. Not just in the gym space, but in your life at the office or wherever you work at, or just when you're out, you have to be aware of lustful women. And you yourself cannot be lustful. A lustful man is a weak man, is a man that is at the mercy of so much despair and loss and defeat in situations that will literally fuck up your life. For me, it took me many years, honestly, way too many years to really defeat lust. Because I was somebody who I was so driven by the external. And this shit might sound gay to you guys, or you guys might say, well, what the fuck is he talking about? But I mean, listen, like, it is so much more valuable to have a great woman who actually sees you as a person and sees your morality and sees what and you have to be that good person first and foremost. But it is so much more worth it to have that than to be trapped in a cycle of lust, be trapped in the constant validation seeking. It is so much more worth it to have that. And, I had a lot of mentors in my past who, especially in the training space, I was mentored in the wrong place, and I was too weak to understand this back then. That's why I'm making this video, to tell you guys do not fall into lust. Don't fall into the traps. If she is signaling to you in a lustful way, guys, like, literally stay the fuck away from that shit. It will ruin your life. There's so many situations and just things that can happen with that. You don't even want to put yourself in that situation. It doesn't matter what she looks like. A lot of these women will fucking ruin your life. I promise you. Coming from somebody who was extremely lustful. So, when you're a trainer or you're a man in a position of great power, understand that great power is a responsibility. You must be responsible with that power. Women will come on to you when you're in great shape, when you're in a position of power. It's just what it is. So make sure you guys know how to handle it. Lust will always exist. It's not necessarily something that you can defeat, but you must flee from it. You must run from it. You must run, because it will destroy your life. I promise you. I've seen it happen with old co-workers who, were just extremely lustful. I see the difference. I see the men who are not lustful, who are disciplined and can reject this lust. And I see the men who cannot reject it. And I see it is a night and day clear difference. It's not even the same. The way these men operate, the way their lives are. Lust will destroy you. So stay away from lust. Stay away from lustful women in general, but I'm talking specifically in the gym. Stay away from that shit. A lot of these women, they just look good. And again, internally, you don't want anything to do with a lot of these women. I promise you. I promise you. So that's all I got today. This is John the Only. I'm sending blessings always. Peace.